watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, and delighted to have as my guest Felicia Slattery, who's an author, who is a public speaker, who is a singer, who is a former improviser, all of my favorite things rolled up into one package. Hi, Felicia.
Hi, thanks for having me, Frank.
And we're delighted that your newest book is out. It's called #Best Ride Ever. And this is just one of many, but tell us about this one first. What is the best ride ever?
Well, the best ride ever is, I call it roller coasters rock.
Yeah.
I am an adrenaline junkie.
So you still have fluid in your ears then, hasn't
I'm
solidified?
sorry, what?
Okay. What I mean is when you get older and the stuff in your eustachian tube starts to harden up a little bit, roller coasters become less pleasant.
They're less fun, that's true, that's true. But I'm still able to do it. So,
Okay,
but I have been an adrenaline junkie forever. I remember the first roller coaster I went on, I was in my 8th grade field trip to Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois, and the super cute boy wanted me to go on the Demon.
Oh, the Demon.
And so I
would exercise that coaster fast. I don't know about that.
I had no choice, so
Okay.
I said, well, I had a choice, but I was like, well, sure, I'll go, cute boy, and I was hooked from that day.
Metal roller coaster or wood roller coaster? What do you like?
I like the metal ones because I love the inversions. I love the
I like the
loop-de-loops.
smoother ride on the steel coasters.
Yes.
I went on a classic old wooden coaster that they'd moved to Maryland and put back together.
Oh, wow.
And it was so rickety, I thought, I'm not positive. But then I went on rides like Loch Ness Monster at Williamsburg, and of course the steel coasters at Dollywood are, I like the smoothness of the ride as opposed to the...
Right, yeah, yes, absolutely. So I love to do roller coasters, and I know there's lots of other people who love to do roller coasters
Well, the
also.
American coaster enthusiasts often come to Pigeon Forge, to Dollywood, because they always are rating Dollywood at the top of their list of the best roller coasters.
Absolutely. And the park itself has so many roller coasters. I've been to other parks where it's a wonderful theme park, but they don't have, I'm thinking even of some of the big giant theme parks in Orlando.
Oh, like Disney and
Universal.
Yeah, they're mainly about the dark ride, which is what it sounds terrible, but that's what when you get on the boat and you go through, it's a small world. It's called a dark ride because the universe is closed off to the outside world.
Exactly. And they're fun and they're themed, but they're not that adrenaline, you're going to drop so many feet, so many stories, and you're going to do so many loops,
Yeah, and it's about seeing the pirate figurines and go, how did they make it do that?
Exactly.
All right, so in your book, Roller Coasters Rock, it's a way to save the memories of your trips to every roller coaster in the world.
Yes, any roller coaster that you go on, it's a way to keep track. So inside the book, there's an opportunity to put the date that you went on, the name of the roller coaster that you went on, the park, the city, the state.
And then rate it.
Yeah, and then you can give it a rate. Worst ride ever, that's a 0. Or best ride ever, that's a 10. And it's a short little one-page journal, one-page per coaster journal, that you can keep track of all of the coasters that you've been on.
That's one great way to keep your memories from a vacation trip to the Smoky Mountains or anywhere in the world. But I just came back from vacation with my family, and you just had family visiting you here for their vacation, and we were comparing notes a little bit. It turns out that we have a lot more in common than I realized with saving those memories.
Absolutely. So we're always taking lots of photos, of course, with our phones, because they're everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and fun videos and things like that. And you ever notice when you're with a group of people, they always like, oh, text me that photo. Oh, send me that. Oh my gosh, I want to get that one.
Yeah, then it becomes a job.
Right.
We have to like, what's your number?
I got to text it to everybody.
No, let me tell you how to turn on your AirDrop, because obviously you don't know how to turn on your AirDrop.
Right. And then somebody gets upset because their name didn't get on the text chain, and you're like, oh my goodness. So the best app that I have found to share family photos is actually Google Photos.
I love Google Photos.
And it's absolutely free. And the cool thing about it is you can upload your photo to Google Photos. You can share that album with everybody in your family.
Exactly.
Everybody with the link can add photos, can download photos.
And Google Photos has face recognition, so it'll say, do you want to share this with your wife? Because she's in the picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and it'll allow you to label the people, and so you can even go back past years and say, oh my gosh, if you do a thing annually, you can kind of see.
Well, my daughter has 3 boys, and they live up in the D.C. area, so she has a Facebook album called The Boys 2019 and 2018 and 2017. So every time she adds a new photo, my wife gets a notification, and she drops everything. Says, there's a new photo of the boys! Look at the boys! And then my wife created an album for our beach vacation, and we shared it with my sister and my son and everyone who was on the trip. So for the exact same reason you're talking about.
And another cool thing about it is, so every year I make a family calendar, and apparently the calendar.
On Google?
Well, I use a different app. I use Snapfish for the calendar.
Okay.
And only because I've been using it for years. There's so many different other options, but again, I've been using them for years. I know how to use them, and I get like 75% off coupons.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So another tip. So if you're looking for a coupon, go to whatever the name of the website or the app is, and then type in coupon, and then the month and the year.
In your search, so go
In your
to
search bar,
Google,
yep.
type in product name, coupon, date.
Right. So
All right.
Snapfish, book, August 2019, or whatever whatever the date is that you want to do it, and
Great tip.
and you'll find a great coupon
I
code.
do that when I'm looking for discount codes as well. 'Cause
Exactly.
They're out there, similar thing. All right.
Exactly.
Well, a lot of ways to do that. And
Yeah.
I love the Google Photos, and I also love Google Calendar because that's just what I've been using
Yes.
at the same time you've been doing that. So I can have, my wife can send me a note, send me an invitation saying, oh, I bought the theater tickets for the show on Saturday.
Right.
I need to add it to my calendar.
So on that calendar, but I do a printed family calendar that we stick
I
on the
see what you
refrigerator.
mean.
And the cool thing about Google Photos is you can upload a high resolution photo,
Yeah.
and when you download it, so like let's say my sister-in-law took a great picture of my kids. Well, I can download that picture of my kids and re-upload
right.
it to Snapfish, and it'll be in as high a resolution.
That maybe could have saved me money. I tried nailing my Google Calendar to the wall and had to buy a brand new iPad.
would be
It
tricky,
just didn't
yeah.
work, All right, well, Felicia Slattery, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you'll be back again another time, because
I
there's
would
a
love
lot more that you can do to help us out here on Mountain Fun Life. I appreciate it.
I would love to.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life.